Hi, I'm Terry Brock, and welcome to this special issue of Achievement Update, broadcasting here from the mountains of Colorado. You can see I'm looking out at these beautiful mountains here from Golden, Colorado, actually. As we look down over the city of Denver, you can see that city and the landscape, really nice and just a gorgeous, beautiful day today. Well, I wanted to talk with you about mountains and how that relates to us this time of the year. It's a holiday time of the year as we're recording this now, and often around the holidays we think about what's really important and what matters. I think of these mountains, they don't move around a lot. You know, I've watched them, I've kept an eye on them, they're not moving around. But you know what's important? It's like principles of life. There's certain principles that you lock into and you realize these don't change. These don't move. We've got to lock ourselves into that. As you'll read in the article that accompanies this video, there's things that we need to embrace. It's not like a matter of relativity for many things. For other things, there's going to be some flexibility. Thomas Jefferson said it well in that quote that we have in the article. In the matters of style, flow with the currents. In matters of principle, stand like a rock and stand like the mountains there. But I find that so much of life really is about things that don't matter. What color you're going to wear, what kind of car you drive, even to the point of what kind of things you'll do. But what does matter is the amount of character and the amount of integrity in taking care of people and treating people properly. That's what matters long term. And these principles of life are real important for success. As a matter of fact, this morning I went over and attended the chapter meeting, the local chapter of the National Speakers Association, the Colorado chapter, and got a chance to talk with three distinguished people that are going to share with you some of their ideas on success. The first person we'll listen to is Don Cooper. Don is an extraordinary sales trainer. He is a person that is president of the chapter this year and just an outstanding guy. And he gave some good ideas on what success is all about and what it means. Listen to Don Cooper.
Two things that leap to mind are, first, find what you love and spend most of your time doing that. Life is too short to spend a lot of time working in a job that you hate, spending your time with things that you don't like doing. If you love your work, you are so far ahead of the game. And along with that, make sure that people in your life are people that you love. If you don't enjoy someone's company, don't spend time with them. Toxic people will bring you down and make your life harder. People that are positive and excited and nurturing will help you to achieve your goals faster. They'll help you enjoy life a lot more. You'll be more successful in business, in your life, if all the people that you work with and play with share your values, your goals, and your attitudes.
Next, I asked a friend of mine, Mark Sanborn, who is a past president of the National Speakers Association, on what he thought were principles for success in life and what does it mean to be in reality. Listen to what Mark Sanborn had to say about that.
A few years ago I was skiing and riding up on a lift with some folks from Iowa, and they had been in Colorado for a week of vacation, and they said, well, tomorrow we have to go back to reality. I said, oh, where's reality? And they said, Iowa. I said, no, that's not reality. Trust me, I've been to Iowa. That's not reality. And they said, well, what do you mean? And I said, well, nothing against Iowa, but the fun you've been having here in the mountains and the grandeur of the mountains, that's reality. Because I believe that, reality is what we choose to benchmark against. I mean, there's one reality. We have different interpretations of it, but the reality is that we choose whether we take the dull and the routine and say that's the normal reality part of our lives, or we take the extraordinary and we say that's the reality part of our lives. So I kind of challenged them, I hope, with some humor, to think about how they were defining reality so that they would have as much fun in their normal lives as they were having on vacation.
And finally, we're going to get a chance to hear from one of the greats of speaking, Charlie Tremendous Jones. Charlie Tremendous Jones is a man who's been around for many years, full of life and energy, delivered a dazzling meeting this morning in speech with just profound knowledge and insight into life. And so I asked him about what he considers to be keys to success to determine how to live your life. Listen to what Charlie Tremendous Jones had to say. Okay, so Charlie Tremendous Jones, what do you see are principles that are really important for success in business and life?
The greatest of all principles in business and life is you are the same today you'll be in 5 years, except for the people you meet, the books you read. And books, devotionals and biographies will make all your valleys mountaintops, because every biography you read will help you see there's nothing you'll ever go through that somebody else didn't go through even worse, and build on it, and then devotionals for your heart. So those are the two things. There are many, many things, but those two things more than anything else. The people you meet, but the books you read, biographies, and devotionals.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to put this in here also just for you. You have some places for people to get books. What's the website they can go to?
ExecutiveBooks.com.
ExecutiveBooks.com. Sounds good. Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful holiday season as we go through this wonderful time of the year. I really like it a lot. And think about the principles that are important to you and what matters, the keys for success. Go over these past few weeks that I've been talking about these types of things and principles in Achievement Update, and look at those. And get ready for even more coming in the future. By the way, for those of you on the coaching program, watch your email. You're going to be seeing some very important things about new technology that's coming out. So we're going to the Consumer Electronics Show. I'm going to take you live and direct there. You're going to see what's happening as a member of the coaching program. And by the way, if you're not a member of the coaching program, you can do that also. There's a little yellow box down below. Take a look at the article down there, and you'll see how you can sign up for that. Real cheap and a really good investment in your career. So I bid you a wonderful holiday greeting from the mountains of Colorado as we look out here from Golden, Colorado, and hope you have a fabulous, wonderful time.